है। क्लिक करने के बाद यहाँ आपको ऊपर सेटिंग का ऑप्शन मिलेगा, सिंपल सी सेटिंग वाले ऑप्शन पर क्लिक कर देना है। क्लिक करने के बाद यहाँ आपको नीचे आना है, नीचे मिलेगा लाइव चैट का ऑप्शन, सिंपल सी लाइव चैट वाले ऑप्शन पर क्लिक कर देना है। क्लिक करने के बाद इस ऑप्शन को आप ऊपर लाइव चैट का ऑप्शन इनेबल करना चाहते हैं, ऊपर लाइव चैट
ഇതുവരെ ഒരു പെൺകുട്ടിയോടും സംസാരിച്ചിട്ടില്ലേ? എന്നാൽ എന്തേ എന്നോട് സംസാരിക്കൂ, ഞാൻ നിന്നെ ജഡ്ജ് ചെയ്യില്ല. ലജ്ജിക്കണ്ട, ബൈബിളിൽ ചേരും പുതിയ
Kayaknya, kayaknya. Ada. ആരുമില്ലേ?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm the commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So it's down to business here. The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bernardo Silva.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Costa Curta. And here's Azar. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Mane tries a shot. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bernardo Silva is always looking to break luck. And a chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Lexington really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Takes a shot! Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And here's Shevchenko. Pirlo. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Knocks it into space. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's made its way to him. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at best. Whatever he had in mind, that's what he's gone for goal! Just swings wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Schmeichel. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, that's fabulous. Griezmann goes on a run down the left wing. Pirlo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's intervened well there. Quality ball.
2 added minutes has
Oh,
been
it's a
indicated.
promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Mane. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush,
Just a
Peter.
quick
It's
request
been
today for
fairly
everybody
flat,
to
and the
please
supports have
kindly
had little
remove
to
any
cheer
cars
about.
parked
So
on
an
the
awful
road
lot of
outside the
questions
stadium.
have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Lexington really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now there's a fine ball. Best!
Best really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Gets a good foot in there. Best! Shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still. And it's been taken short. Zanetti cross. Terrific header! Off the post! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking for options for movement. Stood up well to him there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Griezmann. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field is number 7.
Rummenigge with the cross.
Substitution.
Tries to get it clear. And the pass is intercepted. Griezmann. He's tried one! Rijkaard. Chiellini. Gently done. Best. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Griezmann really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Nice control.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Endrick. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And it's Azar. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. Azar is over the first kick. And he does it with poise.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Shevchenko steps up for his penalty.
Yep, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Griezmann is second man up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
The third man in the queue. And in with absolute accuracy.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
Nunez is the third man to step forward. Big character, big moment, big save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
This to double their advantage. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Rummenigge is the fourth man to step up. Three each. Beckenbauer is the fifth volunteer. Firm, low, telling.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Saved it! And that's that! So in the end they just about prevailed, all the emotional... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. What did you contest? And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. He's shifting through the gear. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Takes a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And he's heaved it away. Zanetti producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vinicius Junior. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's Hazard! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why...
Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's picked his way through, and he should have made it four.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Mbappe, and here's Shevchenko. Messi.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Irwin gets into a good position. Zanetti. And the half-time whistle goes. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution.
So off we go once more. Griezmann. Beckenbauer. Azar. Rijkaard. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Baresi. To Anthony. White. And it's Griezmann. Stood up well to him there. Rijkaard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Griezmann. Zanetti. Always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Just eases him off the ball. Milan can't breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Messi. Best. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Just cruising! They are cruising! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? And it's the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And he's hit it too high. White. Griezmann. Griezmann has a look inside the box. Anthony. Anthony crosses. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Has a look and plays it forward. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Shevchenko.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he latch on to this? Zanetti.
2 added minutes has
Keep
been
the ball
indicated.
and you win the game. It really is that simple. Rodri was in no mood for any of that. Now, can they get it back? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Best picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Lexington definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
Next. ജസ്റ്റ് ഗോ കളിക്കുക.
ലൈവിൽ നമ്മൾ ലൈവിനകത്തല്ല, അല്ലാതെ ലൈവ് എടുക്കത്തില്ല. നമ്മൾ പ്രൊഫൈലിനകത്ത് എടുക്കത്തില്ല. നമ്മൾ ഹോം വീഡിയോസ് അതിനകത്ത് ലൈവ് എടുത്തിട്ട് അതിലെടുക്കുമ്പോൾ അതിനകത്ത് സെറ്റിങ്സ് ആണ്, അതിലാണ് സംഭവം ഓപ്പൺ ആക്കുന്നത്. അതാ യൂട്യൂബിനകത്ത് ലൈവിൽ നമ്മൾ ലൈവിനകത്തല്ല, അല്ലാതെ ലൈവ് എടുക്കത്തില്ല. നമ്മൾ പ്രൊഫൈലിനകത്ത് എടുക്കത്തില്ല. നമ്മൾ ഹോം വീഡിയോസ് അതിനകത്ത് ലൈവ് എടുത്തിട്ട് അതിലെടുക്കുമ്പോൾ അതിനകത്ത് സെറ്റ്
സുന്ദരികളായ സ്ത്രീകളെ മാത്രം അതിക്രൂരമായി ബ്രൂട്ടലായി
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Oh, well played. They've got a corner here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta. First quarter of an hour gone. And Sola! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And it's Pirlo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Driving forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a best! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Chiellini makes the interception. Has a look and plays it forward.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ronaldinho. Now, can they get him away? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Knocks it into space, and he was quick to react. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Ronaldinho, and he's worked it through. Oh, good take in a good area. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lexington clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that.
And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Batistuta.
So off we go once more.
Number
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's been played through. Best. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. Nunez. Messi. That's an excellent interception. Pirlo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Almost an hour gone. Adams with the clearance. Looking for the run. Chiellini. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Bernardo Silva. Zanetti does well to get it back. Zanetti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And now they can clear their lines.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 5, Adams. Coming on the field is number 11, Husinov. Substitution.
Good.
Hangs one in. Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And it's Grealish. And here's Vinicius Junior. Just eases him off. Oh, what a mistake! Tries a shot! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Costa Curta. Aims beyond the defence. It's a lovely, neat pass. Belletti. Now it's Haaland. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Has been indicated.
It's a promising position. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And that should get the job done. That's that, the end. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Very bad. But left side. Left. Full patte number.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, there are keepers, Peter, great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer. One of the few who can claim to have pretty much revolutionised his position, following in the steps of the great Kaiser, who some have said is the only sweeper that was better than him.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Knocks it into space. Seedorf. And it's Nakata. Quality ball. Mbappe! He's in a great position here. Mbappe! Oh, that is... And another try! Goal! Arsenal! Goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rummenigge. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Lexington really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's being urged to take a shot! Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Costa Curta. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this an opportunity to pull level. Oh, that's neat. Half an hour played now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass. Chiellini. Hazard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely aimed pass. And he welcomes it in. Big chance! Oh, crossbar! Seedorf. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. And here's Vinicius Junior.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Rummenigge. Now it's Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Lexington can really do with some bigger names standing.
And he shoots! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish.
And the shot! And oh, he's been caught napping. And that was very necessary. And it's Zanetti. And here's Messi.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Messi, best. Oh, that's a chance, surely! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Looking tidy in possession. Chance! Superb from Vinicius Junior. He's got himself an absolute peach. Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now it's Messi. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Zanetti. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Best. And the counter is on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nesta. And that's been won straight back. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rice. Pass somewhat off target. Hazard. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Best.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good forward.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want...
Edo ottimi. Dove adesso?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Best tries to pass it through. Rijkaard to Messi. Now it's Hazard. It's anyone's ball now. Vinicius. Oh, he's been caught this time, surely. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And he's intervened well there. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Zola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. In with the challenge. Good ball. He's had a shot! There it is! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. That's a shade optimistic. So what can they make of this? Beckenbauer with the slide tackle there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Searching pass he's played there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Costa Curta. Looking for the run.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mateus. And if you have just joined us, still... And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Hazard. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. McAllister. Zola. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mateus. Zola. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Van Basten. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rijkaard. And it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Mateus, number 2.
Lexington have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
El Hadj Diouf, number 20.
Ball has bounced loose now.
Number 24.
And here's Sola. And
Substitution
Sola!
taking place.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, there is a look that says it all.
1 minute added
Here's
time.
Hazard! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Best voted man of the match and deservedly. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Arsenal have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
He can run onto that. Van Dijk with a fine tackle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's...
Ronaldinho! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's McAllister. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's been cut out, well played.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Zanetti. Bellingham could move up a gear here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pirlo with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Endrick.
Pretty robust defending.
Vieira gets across and deals with it. And he can clear it away. Costa Curta. Griezmann aims beyond the defence. Stoichkov! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he cuts out the supply. Great ball if he can get there. And he's lost his man here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good play on the left-hand side here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Griezmann. Kilishoy receives it in a good position here. Now it's Endrick, and this is Ronaldinho. That looks a good ball through, and he's managed to get free. Oh, a robust challenge. Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's Neymar! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Defending was strong and firm. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now that looks a decent ball. Aim forwards. McAllister. Now it's Stoichkov. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. But that has not gone well. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot, shoots. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. That was fab. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's down to business here. Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not.
Oh, shooting chance!
He really is an amazing player, Alphonso Davies. Incredible talent and a wonderful story.
He's just not put a foot wrong since he made his debut for the mighty Bavarians, a European champion in his first season.
Immense. That's
big chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chiellini is there to clear. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's run loose here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. Great vision. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Kökçü. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! Cleared away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Chiellini.
Lexington can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Bellingham. Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. Shot could be on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played back into the centre. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Rijkaard with a definite foul there. Rijkaard has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's tidy. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Some resolute defending there. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Messi. Hazard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he thumps it
The
clear.
attendance for this match was 70,987.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Out towards the flank. Davis goes on a charge down the left. He's found a way through.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bellingham. Oh, it's come loose. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rijkaard has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's having a shot! Sticks it away! Manchester United are back on level terms. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Diego
Both sides
Forlan.
then taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
20,
benches.
Messi.
Manchester
Number
United
14,
grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Coming on the field.
Manchester United
Number
really can
23,
sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Number 19.
Nicked it back promptly.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Dixon. Out of play for a throw. Rijkaard. Pedro Neto.
There will be 3 minutes.
That was
added
nowhere
time.
near his best. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. And here's Torres. And here's Azar. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination.